Hello, hello! Welcome back to Origami Time. Today we are going to be doing a classic, the paper crane. For some of you this might be new, and for others you might have done it before and you just need a refresher. Whoever you are, this is the video for you. All you'll need is a piece of square paper or origami paper. Alright, let's get into it and let's fold. Okay, so if you have origami paper, you're going to start color side up. If you don't, it doesn't really matter. The first step is to make 2 diagonal folds. So we're going corner to corner, just like that, and we're going to crease it really well to get those nice sharp edges. Unfold, and we're going to do the same with the opposite corners. Just like that. Unfold, and then flip it around, and we're going to do 1 hot dog fold and 1 hamburger fold. So here's my hot dog fold. Unfold. And here's my hamburger fold. Unfold. Turn our square into a diamond, just like that. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. So then what we're going to do is take these 2 corners of our diamond here and we're going to have them meet this bottom corner. So here's 1, and here's 2, and then I'm just going to press everything down, and we should end up with a diamond, just like this. Okay, you see how my diamond has 4 layers? Here's our top layer, here's a second one, here's a third, and here's our 4th. What we're going to do is take the side of the first 2 layers, and then we're gonna fold it to meet the middle. So here's layer 1 and layer 2. I'm gonna fold it to meet the middle right here. Just like that. And I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Layer 1, layer 2. Have the bottom side meet the middle. The next step is I'm going to take this top triangle and fold it down. And it's really important to go over this fold a couple times because we're going to need it later on. Okay, I'm going to unfold it and I'm going to fold my 2 bottom triangles. Here's the tricky step. We're going to take this bottom corner of my top layer and I'm going to pull it up while keeping the fingers of my other hand pressed down against everything else. So I'm going to grab it, and pull it up, and this fold that we made earlier, it's going to stop it from going too far up. When we've pulled it up to kind of a boat shape, we're going to press this side and this side down. Like that. And like that. So we end up with 2 triangles. And then we're going to flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to take this side and I'm going to meet it towards the middle. And then do the same thing on this side. Then I'm going to fold this top triangle down. Go over it a couple times. And I'm going to unfold it and unfold these 2 bottom ones. I'm going to take the bottom corner of the top layer in one hand. I'm going to hold on to everything else with the other hand and I'm going to pull this up. And once I have a boat, I'm going to flatten down this side. And I'm going to flatten down this side. And we're going to end up with a diamond. And if our diamonds aren't exactly on top of each other, that's okay. So what we're gonna do next is, do you see how we have these 2 triangles that are kind of like legs here? We're gonna take the side of this top triangle and we're gonna fold it in half. Just like this. And we have our top layer and our bottom layer. We're going to fold in half our top layer. we're going to turn the whole thing over and do the same thing on this side. Fold this bottom half in half and fold this bottom half in half. Alright, great job everyone, we're nearly there. Next thing we're going to do is open up the sides of our crane. So this is the front, this is the back, and when we fold it open, keeping everything in here tucked in, we have our sides. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take this bottom tip and I'm going to pull it all the way up, just like that, until it can't go anymore. And then I'm going to press it against everything else. And then using my thumb and my pointer finger, I'm going to go along the side here and I'm just going to pinch everything in as much as possible. Basically, we're trying to pinch it in half. It might be kind of hard to do if your paper is small. So we're going to start from the bottom and pinch all the way up. It's okay if it's not exactly in half. And then we're going to turn this around and do the exact same thing. Here's the side of my crane. I'm going to pull this all the way up until it can't go up anymore. I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to pinch it in half, just like that. So right now we have this kind of like crown shape, I guess. And these two sides that we pinched are going to be the head and the tail of the crane. And these two sides are going to be the wings of the crane. So now we're going to work on the head. We're going to pick one side, it doesn't matter which, and I'm going to unfold it. So we just fold it in half, I'm going to unfold that. And then I'm going to put my thumb where I want the bottom of my head to be. So if I put it too high up, we're going to have a really, really small head. So I'm going to put it about right there. And then I'm going to take my pointer finger, I'm going to push back on this top part of the head. So I'm pushing it down, and then when you see that it has this curve right here, I'm going to use my thumb and my pointer finger to pinch on that curve. Just like that. And I'll do that again. So once we've unfolded it, I'm going to put my thumb where I want the head to be and put my pointer finger on the back of the top part. I'm going to push it down, and when I have this nice sharp curve here, I'm going to move these two fingers to pinch on that point. Just like that. Alright, we have a head, we have a tail, and now it's time to work on the wings. So I'm going to rotate my crane with the head facing me. I'm going to take these two wings with my thumb and my pointer finger, put the rest of my fingers on the bottom of the crane, and I'm going to pull everything down just like this. And as I'm pulling, you can see that the body is kind of puffing up. And there we go. We have a crane. Alright, so now that you have a crane, feel free to decorate it and give it to someone, or according to Japanese tradition, if you make 1,000 of them, whatever wish you have will come true. And as usual, if you made a mistake or if you struggled with this, don't give up. This one was a really tricky one, but it gets much easier with practice. Anyways, hope you all have fun with this, and see you in the next video.